Hi guys, it's Natalie with another fashion haul. This time a little bit smaller of a fashion haul. I have some clothes, onesie, I don't know if you can see, and also some shoes. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's start with some shoes that I got from AmiClubWear and I am currently loving. I've already tried a few and featured it on Instagram. If you aren't following me already, definitely follow me. But let me show you. Alright, so first up are these black strappy heels, which are so comfortable. I feel like I'm walking on air with these, and I also feel that I'm going to have to get every color. I actually have the green one, which I'll show you in a few. I'm getting off topic here, but as you know, I love strappy heels. These are a little bit different than my regular strappy heels that I have every color. They're just like a little bit chunkier of a strap. It's like the ballerina deal, you know, on the legs. I don't know how to describe it too well, but I'm loving these. And also I feel that what makes it more comfortable is the fact that it's a chunky heel and it's not that high. So yeah, that's what it looks like if you're looking for comfortable shoes. These are it. And then like I mentioned, I also got them in olive green. Everyone on Instagram loved them just as much as I did because I am obsessed with these. They're just so beautiful on the legs, on the feet, not the legs, but you know what I mean. Like it looks really nice on the legs because it does go a little bit high up. These are a little bit different than the ones that I just showed you because it does have a gold detail on the heel. It's also a chunky heel. It's not that high again, and next we got these velvet heels, which velvet shoes are very in for the fall, I've noticed, and I wanted to try these out. Love the color. When I try them out though to see if they fit, I didn't feel that they were going to be comfortable, but I haven't worn these out yet, so I don't know if they're going to be comfortable or not. They are beautiful though, so I am excited to wear these for the holiday season. A little bit more fall-like. I feel like all my shoes are always heels and they aren't practical or like useful for many people. These are also heels, but they're a little bit more useful for like the everyday if you want to like whatever. Point is, I like heels, so these are perfect for fall. I already worn them with like a distressed dress. I'll put a picture right here. They're so comfortable. I am obsessed with them. My friend is always telling me that I find every shoe comfortable, but the thing is that I've tried so many heels and some of them have been so uncomfortable, especially in the pageant world, that when I find comfortable shoes, I'm like all about it. I also love the detail that it has, and it's also open toe and chunky heel. And then the last two shoes are green water shocker. They're different greens though, you know, like this one is a more dusty olive green and then the other one's like more foresty. That's like my excuse when buying the same color shoes, like, oh, that one's just like a different black, you know, like an off black, and then this one's like more intense black, whatever. Point is, I feature them on Instagram and also Snapchat telling you guys that they were comfortable to walk, but to take these off and put them on, holy cow, because you have to basically unstrap every little thing, put your feet, and then tie it again. So it's like, you know, it's a lot of work. And then last but not least are some forest green heels. Different colors, so they're different shoes, you know. Seriously though, I really need to stop buying strappy heels, but they were so pretty and I don't have anything like it in my collection color wise. Like, look at the color difference, you know. It's like they're different colors, so they're different heels. All right, so that was that with the shoes. Now let's show you some clothing item. First up is from Walmart. I went to Long Island to actually paintball, and we stopped at Walmart. We don't have a Walmart in the city, so it's like so much fun going to a Walmart. You wouldn't understand. Like, I don't know what to do when I go to a Walmart. I'm like, I want to go to every aisle, and then I notice it's so big that I basically can't because I'm always in a rush when I go to Walmart. Point is, the only thing I also got some sweatpants and a sweater actually, but those are dirty because I used them when I went paintballing. This is what's important, guys. It's a Minion Onesie. O-M to the G. They had so many onesies, I didn't know what to do with my life, but I was like, I need a Minion onesie. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, what? You know, these are the things that I get excited for. Anyone else? I got it at a size small though, if you were wondering, 4'6". I didn't even notice the size, but I saw that it was Minion. I was like, I need to get it. Imagine I would have gotten like an extra large. All right, so let's actually quickly show you some accessories before I move on to SheIn, because you guys already know I got some things from SheIn. But I got 3 chokers from Kiani, I think you pronounce it, collection.com, and they are the most glamorous chokers I've owned. And then ironically, I have a choker on right now. This one's actually just a ribbon I found in my house. I know I'm basic. First I got this simple pink with gold detail, and it's actually velvet. I have a really skinny long neck, so for me to find chokers that actually fit is really hard, and this one fits perfectly, so I am loving it. And then I found these two that are super glamorous, and I couldn't decide, so I got both. They have like silver rhinestone detail, which adds such a glamorous touch. I love it. And then this one is a little bit shorter of a rhinestone, and that's what it looks like. Alright, so starting with SheIn, I got some fall items. First up is this really baggy sweater. It's actually pretty long, so I might wear it as a sweater dress. Maybe it's not meant to be worn as a sweater dress, but who follow rules anyways. I also love the shoulder detail that it has, like a cutout detail, and the color is pretty off in camera, to be honest with you, because it's actually a dusty green color and it's pretty bright in camera. But anyways, love it so much. Even though it's like a bright color, it's still pretty fall to me. Then we got this long olive green thing that when I got, I was like, what in the world is this? I did not order a scarf, and then my little brother was like, Natalie, that's a sweater, and I was like, oh yeah, it is. But yeah, it's actually a sweater cardigan kind of deal. I of course love the color, but I also love the fact that it's so like baggy and effortless that it looks really comfy, which it is, so I'm excited to wear it. I then got this black leather jacket, which is actually pretty form-fitting and great quality. The only thing I don't like is that it looks very, not plasticky, but very shiny. I like more of a dull look on leather jackets, but I love the fit of this and also the quilted detail. I'm always off with names, as you guys know, but this one fits amazing. Love it. I got this loose t-shirt dress. It's not really my style, but I wanted to get it and see how I could style it, and I was thinking maybe some sneakers. That's what it looks like. It has a little high-low detail in the bottom, and I really like it. I think it's very casual. I got a few dusty pink items, as you can see, and this one is a crop top. It's a sweater off the shoulder kind of deal. Really comfortable and great for fall and winter. And then this is like a slip-on, I think it's called, lingerie kind of dress. It's pretty in. It's satin and it's extremely wrinkly. Why, you may ask? Well, I tried to wear this and then I put body oil on me, and as you know, satin and body oil is not a great mix, so now I have to wash it. But that's what it looks like. It's pretty cute and simple. It's actually really similar to the Cardi Bible collection, so if you didn't get your hands on it, this one's more affordable. And then last but not least, clothing wise, is this satin long, like super long trench coat. It's actually almost my height length, and I'm pretty tall, so I can only imagine how this would fit a petite person. So I do think you would have to hem it if you're shorter than me, but still, it's amazing quality. Love it. It looks super expensive, I feel, especially in person. It's great to dress up any outfit. I'll post a picture right here of how I wore it, and I think it's perfect for fall and winter as well. Well, more fall, because who knows how this winter is going to be. Today and the last few days, it's been on the 80s, so talk about global warming. And then I also have some bags and accessories to show you. First up is this little cap. It's a olive green velvet hat. I wore it on my Instagram, I think. Yeah, I recently wore it on my Instagram and I am loving it. It's just, it's the color, obviously. And then while I was looking through the accessories, I saw these brushes and I had to get them because they're so in. Well, they were pretty in the summer, so I wanted to try these out. They're like the flat detail one, and I believe there are 12 of them in here. So let me know if you want to see a video on a dupe of the really expensive flat brushes. Next, I got this gray clutch, which I think is going to be perfect for fall and winter, and it also has this little pearl detail, and that's what it looks like. And last but not least is this Pokemon Go book bag. You're probably wondering, Natalie, what in the world were you thinking? Well, first of all, I was a huge Pokemon fan back in the day. Like, I used to watch it religiously growing up, not the new version, the good old Pokemon. And then when Pokemon Go came out this summer, I was like, whoa, my dreams are coming true. I was that person this summer that anywhere I went, I would go and catch some Pokemon. So that being said, I had to get this one, but I actually originally got it to add it to a Halloween look, so hopefully I get to do it. If not, I just wanted to show you. So I was actually wrapping up the video and then the mailman came and brought more goodies. So let's show you. I got one more pair of shoes from AmiClubWear, and this one, guys, tops my excitement for the shoes, because I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I am really tall and skinny. Like, finding thigh-high boots or boots in general to fit me perfectly, not the easiest task. And I think I found my favorite pair ever. So these are suede thigh-high boots. When I saw the model wear it, I was like, she looks pretty skinny. Maybe that should fit me. But at the same time, I was worried that it wouldn't fit me once it got here, and I just tried it on. First of all, here it says memory foam insole, which I was like, why is this so comfortable? Like, it's extremely comfortable. It feels like you're walking on air. So it has an amazing insole. That by itself, it's already great. But the fact that it fits me perfectly in my thighs, and it's like the perfect length as well, I love it. And then the heel, it's actually brown, which adds a nice touch. And they have many colors, so I might order more of the colors, because let me tell you, for me, this is like a unicorn, you know? And then from SheIn, I got another package. These heels, super beautiful. Try them out right now. Again, the velvet, right? Velvet detail, like I mentioned, very in for the fall, so I'm excited, especially because the color is so holiday-ish. And then I got this clutch, which screams, it's so fluffy, I'm gonna die, because it's like a little pillow. Like, if you're tired, you know, just take a nap. Love it. And I also love the color. It's like a minty, dusty green color. Last but not least, for reals this time, are these slip-on slippers, I think they're called. These are very similar to the Puma and Rihanna ones, so I'm excited. I'm excited. When I saw them, I was like, whoa, these are going to be super tiny, but they look small but still fit perfectly. I feel like I'm going to walk everywhere with these. So if you catch me walking on feathery slippers, don't judge. All right, so that's that on this random haul. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more hauls or styling videos. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and see you next time. Bye. I'm getting hot in this room. Let's go on. I need to sneeze. Fuck me, right? F***ing cops, man. Yo. Jacket. My hair is just... Dude, every time, actually, I don't know what this is called. It's not basic as in like, oh, it's so basic, but basic as in like, you could wear this. Okay, I'm not going to explain myself. Deal. Natalie, your hair was doing so well and you just decided to fuck it up, right? Velvet? No. Suede? No. Velvet.